Okay, today we are going to be photographing some spaniel type dogs, two spaniel type dogs, and we're going to be throwing some treats to them in mid-air and catching the treat in mid-air, hopefully. And we'll be using Godox lighting, Godox professional lighting. We're going to have a couple of soft boxes up here. This is where I have a background what comes down, which I use when I'm doing portraits. But today I'll be having a frame and a different colour backdrop at lower height. Behind this background here, we've got a little door here, got a little toilet in here, but when the background's down, we can put stuff behind here. These chairs are all going to be removed. They're all going to go into the lounge out the way, so we've got some more working space. Again, a couple of photographers come in, so what I'm going to go ahead now is set it all up, and you'll see it as soon as I set it up now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and set up the black backdrop. I did video this on the iPhone 16 Pro and it was on autofocus. I did find it was searching in low light, so in future I will be flicking it onto manual only to stop that. So I'll go ahead now and do some test shots. Today I will be shooting with the OM Systems OM1 Mark 1 and I'll be shooting with the Olympus 12-40 f2.8 Pro lens. We are shooting again with the Godox lights. This time I've got an AD200 in here, and I've got an AD200 in here. I want to get the power down to about 16th power to give us that shorter duration. So that's what we'll be shooting at now. I've metered it out now, and we're getting ISO 400, and I'm shooting it f8. So that'll give me that little bit of depth of field. I've got a grid on here. I've got a black grid on here, and I've got a grid on here. So what we're actually doing, we've got a white polystyrene head there, and we've got a couple of cards down there, which is a grey-white balance card, etc. Got a little butter there, so we can set the lights up. What I'm actually doing here is I want to make sure that this light isn't spilling on the background, so we can keep that background nice and black. So I'm going to go ahead now and do a test shot and see what we get. So I'm going to go back here, take a test shot. I'm going to get it all in because I want to be able to see, and that looks pretty okay to me. I'm just going to check that. Yeah, that looks okay to me. So if we're going in here and taking a shot of the dog, and I check it, yeah, we've got no spill at all. So we've got no spill at all on the back. So we're all set up for the black background. I may have to pull them lights back, depending where the dog is. If you just got to you want to get these lights as close as I possibly can to the dog without impeding our view. So it's a balance. We'll see how exciting the dogs are, if they jump about, and how far away you need to move these lights. But one thing I don't want to be doing is raising this power to half power and more, because it'll give you a longer duration of flash, and if they're snapping at that treat, we might get a little bit of blur. We want to keep it sharp from front to back. So this is the setup for the black background. I'm going to go ahead now and put the yellow background on. So I'll go ahead now and put the yellow background cloth on there, and I'll remove the honeycomb grids off them, so we've got open fronted octagon diffusers, and I'm going to get ready now to do some test shots. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the yellow background. I've draped it over the black backdrop. This yellow backdrop here, you can see it's actually a yellow curtain. You see the curtain rings up there, and I've pinned it on. It doesn't really matter. We are refurbing very shortly, so it doesn't really matter. But it's a perfect colour for what I wanted. I've took the grids off these big diffusers now, and I've pulled them slightly forward and tipped them back because we want to now flood the background with a bit of light. So instead of missing the background, we want to hit the background as well. I've got to get these as close to the dog as I possibly can at the moment. I've got it set up. I've got some test subjects down there. I've got the head, and I've got the Buddha, and I've got some white balancing cards down there. Bit of a red cord on there, so it gives us a rough idea. But because we took the grids off, it let a little bit more light out, so we've actually gone from F10 to F9. So there must be a lot of light bouncing around off the yellow card. So I've only had to actually close the aperture down one stop. So I'm going to do a test shot now and see what it looks like. So I'm going to do a close-up to start with, fill the frame. Yep, that looks lovely. And I'm going to zoom out now. I'm going to zoom out so I can actually see where all the spill is falling on the backdrop. Yeah, and looking at that, it's on the backdrop there, it's filling the main area. There's a little bit of fall off in the corners, which I would expect. Of course, that can be edited in post. So yeah, we're all good to go. So I'm all set up now. I roughly know the settings where ballpark we're going to be. I've set it up the night before. So when the photographers come in the morning at 10:30, I'll be ready for them with a quick twink. And when we've got the dogs calm down and settle down, we can start shooting and see if we can get some dog treats in mid-air. We've got no...
Yeah. Meds, come here.
We want this removed as well.
Come
here, Charlie. Charlie, come here.
Come on, I will need you to sit down.
Charlie, sit.
Come here, let's come. Here, here. Come, sit.
I should do a test shot just to see what it's looking like.
You stay there. Stay. Stay.
Good dog.
Wait.
Good dog.
Wait.
Good dog.
Wait. Wait.
Just see what it's looking like.
Wait.
So I want that a little bit higher.
Wait.
Feel
Wait.
it. Up. Ready?
Steady.
1, 2, 3. I'm firing now. You might have got on its nose tip. I saw it in its nose tip. Go on.
Go on. Try. I'll get it up.
Go back.
It's because you see your tree. Sit down. Wait. 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 Wait.
Stay. Stay. I'm not doing this. Stay. Up. That's too high, right on the top there, isn't it?
Sit down. Wait. Oh, you got slobber. You got slobber. Wait. Wait. Oh, that's slobber.
We got him.
Oh, that is brilliant.
So, I mean, all the background is secondary. We can clean it all up. You can get the wrinkles.
Oh, rubbish. Rubbish throwing.
A couple of goes at that.
Yeah.
Can you do him sat down?
Yeah.
Get him back in. One way.
Yeah. Charlie, come. Charlie, come. Come here. Charlie, come. Charlie, come. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Stay down. Stay. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Hello.
Stay down.
Hello. I know the first one's going to be pretty poor. Good boy, Gil. Good boy, Gil.
Boy. Good boy. Come back in. Sit down. Ready? Oh, look, you got both ears back.
Stay. Good dog. Good dog.
Wait.
Wait. Good job.
This is no more crying. Steady. Steady. It's just practice, isn't it?
Okay. Here we go then. Are we ready? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sit down.
Good boy. Good boy. You want to keep it in mind. I can clean that up. 1, 2, 3.
Try one more. And then we'll have a look and see what we've got. Sit down. Go back. Sit. No, agree. Yeah. Right, sit. Right, you stay there. Your poor curtain.
Hey, come on.
Stay. 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 Wait. Hello, what's this? No. Mix. Ready? Wait. She's after your microphone. Meadow. Yeah. Okay. Good girl.
Hello. Let's see what you're going to turn out like. You're going to... 1, 2, 3, go.
Good girl. Stay.
So I'm going to go a little bit higher this time.
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Good girl.
I got that in mid-air.
Sit
Right
down.
across his nose like that, I think.
Sit down. Sit down.
I want to see his eyes. Shoot his eyes.
Ready? Ready?
Yeah,
That's
if you
a
look
bit
at that,
too
so you can see his
wide.
eye, yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Sit down. Sit down. Wait. Stay there.
Perfect.
Stay there. Wait.
And...
Wait.
Could have his eyes and everything coming out.
Wait.
So I think we call that a wrap for the yellow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the kettle on,
Yeah.
and then we'll go back to the backdrop, and I'm going to set up all the black. So we now, what have we got? We've got now for the yellow. So now I'm going to get ready for the black backdrop. So I'm going to put the honeycomb grids back on, and we are shooting actually sequential. I'm actually shooting at 10 frames a second, but I'm actually getting about 4 or 5 frames maximum before the charge runs out. But it's giving us a much better hit rate, so we'll carry on doing exactly that. So I was going to turn the flashes off, make sure they don't fire, and I'm going to make sure that we've got a dark frame, and you know it because we've got a white head there. So I'm going to go back into here, keep it exactly as it is at the moment, and just take a shot. That was a multi-shot as it happens. Yeah, I've got a dark frame.
Oh, I haven't. I've just started looking at
That's because you've got your
Oh, I have.
view boost on,
Yeah, I
your,
have.
your
Yeah.
live boost on.
Yeah, I have.
So I want to just put this on a single shot at the moment, so I'm not blasting away. So if I go into just have a quick look at that, and I look at mine, I have now got a pure black backdrop, so we've got something to start on.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to turn the lights just back on and leave them just where they were to start with, and just, I want to, because the area where the dog's going to be is about there, and if you look, because this is firing a little bit of light on it, it shouldn't be in the backdrop. So I'm just going to see now whether it hits the backdrop. So if I turn them back on now, just check the firing by pressing the firing button. Now if I look at that now, I'm going to, oh, there's minimum falling on that backdrop. So if I look there now, look, there, I've got nothing falling on the backdrop. So I've just lit them.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got. But now, so if you just take that as well, you'll see you've got a multi-shot, but it doesn't matter at the moment. But you see, all right, that's out there. But the actual scene there, look, is good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move these forward.
I've still got detail in that as well, yeah.
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 So I've moved them forward, Julie.
Okay.
So if I've moved them forward, okay,
Yeah.
that's my forward shot, and I'm going to move them backwards. And this is what I'm saying about the dogs. You've got to try hardest to keep them within that zone.
Yeah.
So if I go there now, I'm going to show you. Okay, it's subtle. That's them at the back.
Yeah.
That's them forward, and that's them in the middle. So as we move them back forward, they start to come out.
Yeah.
Start to come out the light, and at the back, so we need them relatively in there. But we can see there's nothing in the backdrop, or if there is, it's very, very little.
So you want them there?
I want them in there. This is what I want them in. You never take photographs with anybody at the backdrop.
At the backdrop, you need
Always,
that gap.
always.
Yeah.
So you never have anybody against the backdrop. There's always a space between the backdrop, which you can put lights up and you can fill and counteract, because this side will throw a shadow and this one will light it back up, so it'll counteract the shadow. So you never have anything about against the background. So that's roughly where the dogs are, and we think we're in for a treat. So if I just have a quick check here, and we look there. So if I come back here, Julie, come back here now, and I can see now.
Oh yeah.
That's the area, and there's no fall off. You've got a little bit of spill on the grey there, but they're not going to be on there.
No.
So we're good to go.
Yeah.
So we need one just to sit there to do a test shot to see if this lighting's going to be right. Probably the black and white one, because this is going to be the hardest one to do.
Yeah.
So we probably won't throw anything at the moment. So it's in a perfect area. So I'm just gonna look at the dog now. Hello, and take one shot. And if I look at that now, there, look, even though because it's got a lot of black around its head, it needs to come forward.
Yeah.
Because it's going out like that. So I'm going to turn these slightly, but not much. That's perfect. Now the light should be pretty good there. So I'm just going to take a test shot. So if I look at that now, look at that light.
Yep. Oh, brilliant.
Can you see now, look?
Yeah.
So now we should be able to light. I think, I'm not quite sure whether that's enough light yet. Can you know the yellow reflected light, a minute brighter?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that now.
So would you not want more background light on that?
Not background light, but just I might turn these up or open the aperture a little bit. So I'm just going to look at my Instagram, see if we get any.
Come here.
See if that whites are burning out. No.
Sit down.
Can you see I'm right to the left? So I've got plenty of manoeuvre. There's nothing burnt out.
No.
So I can go brighter if I so wish. So I may just turn these up.
Come here.
No, I'm gonna. Where are we? F8's a bit close. So I'm going to turn these up a little bit and just try that, because we've got to get it right. I'm going to go.
Come here.
It was a 16th. Now I've gone 16th and 2 stops, which is 0.7, and I'm going to try it again, just so you get that correct light. And then what we may have to do then, I may have to turn them so they don't hit the backdrop. So this is a little bit more critical than the colour one. So if I look at that now, I would say.
Oh, look at that.
We're bang on that way.
Yeah, I think
so. Instead of 16, we're 0.7 now. So it's 0.3, 0.7, then 0 again. So we've got a third of a stop, 2/3 of a stop. So we're now 16th and 2/3 of a stop. And I am on ISO, where I think I'm 400, wasn't I? Yeah, my ISO. I'm 200th of a second or 250. You're 200th. F8 400. ISO 400. And that seems to be in the ballpark. So I'm going to do a test shot in a second. See how we get on with a treat. And a treat would be better now, lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're the basic settings now. We think we're there.
Yeah.
Now, if we throw a dark treat to it, you're hardly going to see it.
No.
So we need a light colour treat now.
Cheese.
So, cheese, come on then.
Meadow, come.
So I think, Let's try this.
Sit.
So we know roughly where he's going to be, and this is sort of critical, really.
Come here. Stay there. Sit. Sit. Sit down. Come down.
So that's great,
Stay
great.
there. Wait.
So now, I'm going to do now, as your husband suggested, instead of throwing the cheese to him, I'm going to throw him slightly out.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
see how he goes.
What's that?
Yep. You look.
What's this?
Cheese.
There's cheese.
So he were a bit late to the party, but if we look, hang on, just let me get full.
Good girl. You
Full
got some
size.
cheese. Now she knows it's cheese.
But you can see now where we're going with this, can't we? We're going with it. It's a light coloured trick, but we're in the ballpark.
Yeah.
We're definitely in the ballpark.
Yeah.
So these look different to the other ones,
Yeah.
and we've done it slightly different, just to be a little bit more critical.
Sit.
So we're going to go.
Got some cheese. Sit down then. Go back. Go back. Some cheese.
1, 2. I've got a single shot.
Good girl.
But
Did you get it?
yeah, I got it.
Oh, brilliant.
Can't see, I forgot to go multi-shot, which
Yeah.
is a bit of an oversight. Otherwise,
Yeah.
so
You got it.
I got it. So I think we are good to go. So let's just have a quick look if I got it. Yeah, we've got him with cheese lot, but we haven't got his eyes. You know, you want everything. So I'm going to get him back here,
Let's come.
and I'm going to try and
Come here.
make him turn his head.
Yeah. Sit.
So once we've got him in position,
Right. Sit there. Stay there.
so instead of standing in front of him,
Yeah.
I'm going to stand to the side of him. Now he's got to turn his head. Okay.
Ready. Good girl.
So now I've got his head and everything in it. Hopefully.
Oh, look.
So even though that's impressive, there's not enough to
The
see.
eyes, yeah.
Now that would have been great, but we didn't quite get it right. But you can see we're there, can't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a good setup, so it's working all right. And I'm just going to look on the Instagram, make sure that we're not burning anything out. Yeah. If I look at my histogram now, look, the left side is the darks, the right side is the highlights.
Yeah.
We're not burning any highlights, so he's not burning any of his coat out.
No.
So we've still got room to go a little bit,
Yeah.
but we've turned the speed of the flash up, so
Yeah.
we've actually slowed the flash down.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've lengthened the flash,
Yeah.
but it's still sharp.
Yep.
So the only way we've got to go now is to raise the ISO or
Yeah.
open the lens. If we open the lens up any more, then we're not going to get as much in focus. So
Right,
we're,
no,
we're,
yeah,
we're about
yeah,
where we
yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Me.
Right, so I'll take a few and then you can go.
Come here.
I've got some cheese in the fridge anyway. Got loads.
Here. Let it come. Let it. Come here. Let it. No. You're not having the cheeses. You've got to catch the cheeses. Come here. Come on. Right. Sit down.
So I'll do a couple of shots. Could we just get me a little bit further back, just so we're just a tad, but not to the back. That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Sit down.
We'll have to have him where we go. Right.
Stay.
Again, what I'm going to do, Julie,
Wait.
he's turned on an angle here, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I want him to turn his head to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to this side here rather than be on him. So he's got to turn his head.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Sit. Sit.
So let's look how they
Far
look.
back.
No, that's pretty good. Okay. So,
Cheese.
1, 2, give boy.
Good
So that's me done, I think. Oh yeah. I'm not. Yeah, it is still sharp because I was thinking now we've took the flash up 2 stops, which is actually slowing it down.
Yeah.
Slowing it down, so it's going to be a longer flash.
Oh, what
But
about on there? What about on there?
but look, it gets sharp. Look,
Oh wow.
if you see them, so it's a different shot now, isn't it? These all want editing, of course. But with you know, with
Bang on, aren't you?
yeah. But now we've got a black backdrop with no light on it.
Yeah.
But it still stands out. Yeah.
Getting the eye as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I accidentally on there?
You've probably hit your menu button. Hit your menu. That's your level. It won't affect your picture. Press your menu button, and again, and then go back to your screen. Press your half shutter, half a cock so it comes on, and then press your information button then, and again. So you've put display. Try display.
Get down. Get down.
You've put your level, your spirit level on, but I don't
There you
know.
go, it's gone.
Yeah, okay.
It's gone. Right, come on.
Sit down. Here. Sit down. Sit. Wait. 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 Wait.
Get ready with 2 or 3 pieces of cheese, Julie, so you can hit them again and again and again.
Got it.
So you've got 2 or 3 goes at it.
Yeah.
Go!
Good girl. Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, look at that.
You'd never believe you're going to get that today, would you?
Look at that. And that is in focus.
There you go then.
Look at that. And I've got one of her eyes.
So you've got all the characters showing through, ain't you? It's great. What a
Oh,
great show.
whiskers. Look how prominent them whiskers are.
Just take it to the camera, Julie. Just bring that camera to this so we can just have a look on camera. So Julie's just gone and got that one. How about that?
Right. Charlie Farley, let's try you.
He left me half a block. And she gave the dog their worming tablets in it. Because I went in, I said, have you had some cheese out of this? I said, yeah, I'll put the dog's whip. I said, that was the like extra chore that cured me.
How's it going, Julie?
Look at the cheese, how it's lit up.
That is cool, that is.
Look at that one. Oh, I love that. It's just like straight at me. That one.
I mean, that one, look at that.
Look, been in too short though.
Well, you can. Thing is, Julie, you can expand your real estate in Photoshop.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So I can't use. I'm rubbish on Photoshop. I use Lightroom.
Well, I use both, but
Yeah.
we'll run through
One
something.
more try. One more try. You or Jules. I tell you what, with the lighting, the photos, I'm just getting such good photos.
Photography is all about the lighting. Completely. Whether you do a sunset, you shoot afternoon, the late afternoon, it's all about the lighting.
You ready? Steady. Again. Ready. Steady.
Oh, ready, last one, steady. Good boy, good lad.
Sit. Sit. Right, stay there. Stay. Wait. Stay. Stay. Meadow. Meadow, stay. Wait. Wait.
Go!
Oh, that could have been really cool.